Hello, everybody. This is Michael coming to you from Krakow, Poland. I just want to kind of give you guys a wrap up, a sense of how my time has been here in Poland. It's been quite a trip here because I mainly came here to learn about the history of the place, as I do frequently in so many other places. And of course, when you come to Krakow, you come to Poland, you can't escape all around you the history of the World War II and the Holocaust and the events that unfolded here back in the 1940s and well, actually beginning in 1939 and so on. So anyway, I it's been a pretty emotional journey for me here because I've long been kind of a student of World War II, the history of the Cold War that followed, and that sort of thing. So coming here and going to places like the concentration camps at Auschwitz, at Birkenau, it's been a pretty emotional trip. I mean, I don't know if I had conveyed that in my post to you all in the travel group. I have a travel group on Facebook, and of course the blog and so on. But it's been very emotional here, seeing what happened here at Auschwitz, in Krakow, in Warsaw, and of course I'll be going on beyond in other places in Poland. I just want to say to you all that I think everybody, if possible, should come to Poland and see for yourselves what happened here, because it's not so much for a condemnation of what happened and what the German Nazis did, because I have many German friends, of course, and it's a little bit of a sensitive issue with me personally discussing this issue, because I don't want them to feel that I'm beating up on them, because I'm not. But it's been quite incredible, the inhumanity that occurred here at the hands of the German Nazis, in terms of how they treated individuals, not just Jews, but mainly Jews, of course. I mean, they took a lot of other folks into these concentration camps, and they were gassed like they were, rats. Just marched them into these chambers and gassed them. Men, women, children, it didn't matter. Today I spent some time at the Square of the Heroes. There's a square in the what used to be known as the Jewish ghetto here. And there's some empty chairs there, and it symbolizes what happened there with the folks who were forcibly taken out of their homes and marched to, not marched, but transported to the concentration camps and so on. And for me, that was very emotional, standing in that square where it all happened, to see that people lived in those buildings all around the square and in that area, and they were ripped out of their homes, gathered in that square, taken away, and directly to Auschwitz and Birkenau, and many of them were taken immediately into the concentration camps and killed. Others, of course, were used as slave labor and eventually died of experiments and some other atrocities that happened there at the camps. I say everyone should come to Poland because I think people need to see what happened here, so it's not repeated. Unfortunately, when I say unfortunately, because years after the Holocaust, it indeed was repeated in places like Bosnia and in places like Rwanda. And I think people need to learn from these things that have happened here. So I say, come to Poland, come to Krakow, come to Warsaw, and all those other places, and see for yourselves and say to yourself, this should never happen again. We as humans should not allow this ever to happen again. So it's been a quite a learning experience for me, quite an emotional journey. I'm going to be moving on shortly from here and taking off and going over to Germany and then to other parts in Europe. So from here, I say peace, love, and please never forget.